painting pals, welcome back to Mandy's Minis. And I'm going to be honest with you, the audio for this one completely vanished. I don't know why the mic didn't pick it up, so I'm watching the footage and trying to do a voiceover now, so this will be interesting to try and figure out what I'm going to say over what I'm doing, since I'm not doing it at the same time. But I have these amazing Final Fantasy IV figures, which are from Impact Minis. You know I love working with them, and these guys are going to Gen Con. So if you're going to Gen Con, stop by booth 124 and visit Tom and Impact Minis. See all the amazing paint jobs that both me and his other painters that work with him have done. They're absolutely fantastic, and pick up a couple. These guys have very distinct color palettes, and two of them have brightly colored metallic armor. So today, we're going to paint them up with some colored metallics. We're going to get started with that, and first, I want to talk a little bit about colored metallics, because you can go out and you can buy metallic paints that already have colors in them. You can see here, I'm pulling up a few of them that I have. So those are different blues, but none of them are exactly the right shade of blue. Sure, it's great if I'm just looking for a quick, grab it and go, but when you're trying to color match to a particular character, you definitely need the right shade. And those are not it. So I actually already matched this color that I'm holding up, the non-metallic one, to the armor in the reference image. So that's what I'm trying to match. And as you can see, those ones just aren't right. So the best way is to mix it yourself. But they are so much fun to play with. And here you can see two different blacks. So one has a little purple tint to it and one is a little more black, but they're both metallic. And they even come in whites. Like this is an aluminum. I also have Sophie Silver, which is another white metallic from Reaper. Those are always a lot of fun to play with, and I definitely recommend checking them out. The other thing about that is it can get expensive. So obviously, I don't want to run to the store and buy another blue metallic paint just to get the right shade. And I don't even know for a fact that I'd even find it. So the great thing is you can mix it up yourself. So I'm going to use this Duraluminum, which is a metal color. Now it's designed for an airbrush. The reason I like those so much better is because they are thinner. And the pigments, therefore, the metallic pigments in them are actually smaller. So they tend to not show as harshly as when you're trying to mix it with a thicker paint, which I'm going to show you in just a moment, a silver that's non-airbrush. And you can see the difference in that consistency. And the darker Reaper one that is paint, not airbrush designed, is a bit thicker. Now, when I'm painting with a brush, for the most part, I actually prefer a little thicker like that on metallics. But when I'm mixing paint into it already, I want to lean into the thinner one with the smaller pigments so that they blend better with the color pigments in the paint that I'm adding into it. So this is all you have to do to mix up a nice colored metallic. And as you can see, it is a little darker of a silver, so that is actually affecting the paint color a little bit, but also you need a lot more paint to actually get the color become much richer. Now, that is a very nice blue, and it is closer than most of the ones I actually own pre-made, but it's still not that right color. So pulling up the reference photo again, you can see that it actually is a little bit more maybe reddish blue than the blue that we're seeing here and that we're getting with that mix. Again, it's a darker silver, so a lighter silver is going to have less effect on the actual paint color. What am I to do on that? Well, like I said, it is a little bit more red. So I actually add a little more blue here to try and strengthen that color, which helps a little bit. You can see it's actually getting closer. The more color you add to it, the less the effect on the silver. So that's why I added some more. Okay, there's the purple, and I'm gonna add just a little bit of it. Not too much, because I don't want to actually change the color too far. I just want it to lean a little more into the blue. And see, now we're suddenly getting that little bit of a deeper blue. So this is actually why color theory is so important, is because you do need to know how to manipulate the colors and to actually get them where you want. Sure, I could have scrapped it and started over again, but that's wasting so much paint and so much money. When if you can just lean on that color theory knowledge to get you right where you want to be, you know, that is probably as close as I'm going to get with a metallic. So it's actually really awesome that I was able to make that work.
Pardon the interruption, painting pals, but you need to enter the Mandy's Minis Crydrufi giveaway. Our friends at Crydrufi are allowing us to give away 2 of their amazing painting systems. So the full system, the wet palette, the storage, the water cups, the brush holders, the whole shebang. So we're going to be giving away 1 deluxe model and 1 regular model. So to enter, you need to go to the Mandy's Minis YouTube page, and you're going to click subscribe. Unless you're already subscribed, don't click it again and unsubscribe. Then click Visit Community. Now this is a new feature on YouTube where you're going to be able to post your own works, comments, everything to Mandy's Minis YouTube page. So take advantage and upload the photo of wherever your workspace is. Get in your entry by August 3rd. August 3rd is the deadline at midnight Eastern Standard Time. Okay, and then we're gonna randomly select our 2 winners live on our grand Twitch live stream event. This is the start of our brand new Twitch page. So if you aren't on Twitch, that's okay. The live stream is also played on YouTube simultaneously, so you don't have to go there. We are going to be having a grand event with more surprises and awesome stuff on that live stream. And that's going to be Wednesday, August 6th from 8 to 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So make sure you get your entries in, and best of luck.
I know. I keep talking about this color theory video, and it is such a big subject, and it is so boring. Again, I am still working on it. One of these days, I will figure out how to make that video actually be interesting for you to watch and, you know, bearable to sit through. I guess till then, you can always just reach out to me and ask me, you know, for any help. I'm always available. I'm on plenty of social media. I'm on Instagram. I'm on Facebook. Drop a comment in any of my videos, and I respond to every comment. Also, you can now visit our community tab on our YouTube page. So this is a new feature that YouTube has rolled out, and you will actually be able to post your own photos and comments on our community page. So I'm very excited about that, and I can't wait to see all of your work now that you have a dedicated place to send it to me. Now I'm switching over to making the purple armor. And what I did was use that black that I had already poured, which had that little purple tint to it, added a little more silver and adding my purple. So that way I can get it to a nice, dark, rich purple color. And it's nice because that black already has that base. And look at that. First try, I actually got the exact color I was looking for. So once again, color theory, people, it is important. Also, actually, a good opportunity here for me to go through and, oh, look at those two colors. How bright and vibrant. It's so much fun. I love working with shiny paints and, all the shiny metallics. Just another unique look. And gosh, I think I've said shiny so much. Who else is hearing the crab from Moana? Shiny. But it is a lot of fun, and I definitely recommend you try it. But back to what I was saying about other things coming soon. We actually are working on updating our merch line, so that's going to be pretty cool. I'm very excited about that. We've got a contest that actually should be running already, so definitely make sure you check that out. Now here I'm actually talking about the baby blue. Ben was laughing at me. I'm telling a story about where Ben laughed at me because I said I wanted her armor, talking about a particular bust. I wanted the armor to be baby blue, and he thought that was just the strangest thing. But he bought me that baby blue metallic paint, so that was a Christmas present he gave me a couple years ago. So see, baby blue metallic is not that crazy. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and I think we wrap it up about here. Yes, so definitely check it out, guys. Play with some shiny metallic paints in different colors and vibrancies, and really just help bring your character to life. You don't have to rely on just regular paint. You don't have to do NMM to get colored armor. You can have some fun with shiny metallics and mix them up till your heart's desire. So, thank you so much for bearing with me on this one. Again, I am so sorry. So many troubles with this that I didn't discover until after it was already recorded. I can't redo it because the models had to go to Gen Con. So thank you again for watching. Special thank you to our patrons. I really appreciate you guys. All the love to you. Thank you all so much. I'm just so grateful for our community and for you guys actually being interested in what I have to say. So until next time, have fun and keep creating.